guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully everybody is doing a-okay. We're here, we're locked in, and we are ready. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about Doekhi, I believe so you say his name. You'll know him as the Berlin centre-back that recently scored 2 goals against us in the 2-2 draw. And yeah, basically what's being said is the fact that he's, making a decision to leave. So I thought, you know what, he's a good player, playing in our league. Why would Bayern Munich not look at him? Maybe not get him, but not look at him. And I want to know your guys' opinion. There's a reason that it says comment there. Comment below. Let me know what you think. If you haven't already, if you can share it as well, if possible, and make sure to smash the likes. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. We're on 4,692 as of the time of recording this, and yeah, you guys are absolute G's. We literally hit 5.6 the other day. We're nearly on 5.7. So the growth of the channel is amazing. Thank you so much for the constant support, and we're going to continue. We're going to continue until we are the biggest and the best. The best part, we're already there. But yeah, socials are above. Let's go. Yeah, big up. So this is basically what's being said from Florian Plettenberg. He said a decision has been made by Danilho Doekhi. He basically intends to leave Berlin on a free, no later than in summer of 2026, as his contract expires then. A January move is not ruled out, so he could move in January, which is interesting. Top Bundesliga clubs are interested. There are also inquiries from England, Italy, Spain, and Turkey. He has scored 6 goals, which is outrageous, by the way. But yeah, Doekhi has scored 6 goals this season, making him the most prolific centre-back in Europe, together with Mickey van der Ven. And yeah, there he is, obviously. He scored against Bayern. So yeah, no, he's a player that I would definitely take from watching him. Again, I've been saying this for the longest time, you know what I mean? And I know it sounds a bit mad when I say it, but Bayern Munich need bodies. You know what I mean? We need to have, enough players in the team, in the squad, so on and so forth, where it is, we need, if Kim and Jae has a bad game, or if Makano has a bad game, whoever it is, it doesn't matter who it is. We need bodies in there that can be like, you know what, right, I'm taking that spot now. You know what I mean? And that's the way it should always be. You know what I mean? You should never be secure in your position unless you are playing well. And that's with everybody on the squad. Literally everyone, from Mamono, who is the GOAT, to Harry Kane, who's the best striker in the world, all the way up. You know what I mean? So would I take him fully? Now January move would be interesting because that's the only time that they could actually get money for him, which I think's like very, very interesting in that sense. So, yeah, man, that would be interesting to see. If I'm being honest, like that would be interesting to see. Yeah. Let's see what happens. He's a good centre back. I'd take him. Right now. What is he wage wise? Let's look. Berlin wages. He's not going to be on a lot. Let's have a look. Okay, Doekhi. Okay, so he is actually their top earner. It's actually crazy, by the way, how many players they have that are going to be there. They've got 1 year left in their contract. Like half their team has 1 year left on their freaking contract. Their main goalkeeper, looking at this is crazy, bro. Damn. But yeah, no. He's their top earner. He earns 2.8 million per year. He's on 50k. He's 27 years old. He's actually got 710,000 in bonuses. So realistically, it could go up to 3.5 million. But yeah, no. Overall, he's got a year left on his deal. He's 27 years old. I'd take him. Generally, I'd take him. Let me know what you guys think. I know that there's Mark Gay out there. I know that there's Kanate out there. I know that there's other players like Scooterbeck and so on. But what do you guys think? Personally, I'm not even going to lie. Straight up, I would take this guy in January if we could to bolster our team, because we're going to need a big squad to win the Champions League. because we're gonna obviously be pushing for the league. We're first already. Hopefully, we're gonna be pushing deep into the DP Pokal because I want to fucking win that. And then hopefully that means that we go on to push for the Champions League and we go for a treble. If not, we go for the Champions League either way, and you need a big squad. So, yes, I know that what the board members are going to say, that we've got Ito coming back. This. Bro, I'm sorry. With all due respect to Ito, I wish him nothing but the best, but I don't think he's going to work at Bayern. You know what I mean? He's barely played any games, and we need people that are going to be good. This guy is good. You know what I mean? Same with Kim. I'm all for my memes of saying Kim and Ramos and everything. But if he's not going to get game time, just get rid of him. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below on Doekhi. Again, I would take him. Honestly, I would. I really, really, really would. I think he's a good player. And I also think, he could actually work in the Bayern Munich team. Because when you think about it, if he could score against Bayern, who has, quote unquote, the best centre backs, why not? You know what I mean? I don't understand why you would go to Turkey. Don't go to Turkey. Makes no sense to go to Turkey. You know what I mean? In my opinion. You know what I mean? Especially when you could go to like a big club. And I think, yeah, I'd take him. I'd take him right now. I really, really would. He can play both centre back positions, left and right. In there, he's 27 years old. You know what I mean? Yes, okay, fair enough. He's not a young spring chicken, but that is again what we need. You know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, I'd take Eric Dyer back now to be a body for us in this team. I know that people got to say, yeah, but is he gonna be better than Jonathan Tah? Maybe not. Is he gonna be better than Opa? Maybe not. But is he gonna be a good player that if Opa or Tah are either ill or injured or whatever that we need? Yes, 100%. And he literally is only worth 13 million euro. You know what I mean? Ona Berlin probably going to want, 15? You could probably get him for around 17, probably. You know what I mean? But because of the freaking, like, whatchamacallit? Because of the low contract, I think we can get him for even less. I think we could actually push that 13. So personally, I'm taking him. I'm taking him right now. I really, really am taking him. Let me know what you guys think, though, because at the end of the day, I'm just one person that has an opinion on something. You know what I mean? Where you guys might say, no, he's shit. Or, no, he's not good enough. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think. Hit the subscribe button. Smash the likes. Thank you for the constant support, people. Yeah, man. Doekhi in or Doekhi out?